Hi, it's Darren. Going through the trades I've taken here today, heavily in on the pound today, which is quite nice. It's just going to be a Etoro platform. So we're going to be trading just $100, which is slightly over. I had $16.91, massive amount in there. I put in $100, $60. Profit so far $17. 73 cents, 15%. I'll go through that in a minute. I had drawdown on this account, went down negative, so I'm going to show that in a second. And then we've built it back up today. Had some lovely moves on pound today, using momentum in the market. Trading the 1 minute time frame. So here over on Trading View as usual, 1 minute time frame. Just a set of oscillators at the bottom today, which just looking at. So I'm using momentum on the daily chart to get into my trades, and then I'm switching to the 1 minute to get in my entries. And I'm just looking at basic support and resistance to get exits from those positions and also help with the entries. I do trade multiple entries, so I'll take more than one position. But then let's just go back and have a look. Let's get this drawing tool out of the way. Let's get rid of that. Let's just have a look here. So you can see here, it's all going to be, this was a previous trade I just had on. It wasn't really, it was just a the Charles Schwab dividend portfolio. But yeah, I closed all my Etoro stuff out. This was realty income. We got rid of all those anyway. And just started going back to what I know was trading the 1 minute time frame and the Forex. So here we had quite a bad start. So you can see the drawdown we had. So dollar loss, small profit, and all these losses in a row. And this is where you've got to be confident in what you're doing. Okay, I'm taking losses, but they're not, okay, percentage wise, they're not massive. This one here, okay, you're looking at 5% loss, 4%, so already 11%, 12, 13, 14% drawdown. But considering the size of this account, it's obviously very large. But then that's only taken us back to 100, so probably around 10% drawdown for the account value. And then we just trade back up. And now you've got to be confident in your strategy here. Just made some really stupid mistakes, really. Schoolboy stuff. Haven't done that in a long time. I haven't traded gold in a long time either. This wasn't behaving the way I liked, so I just closed them out, finished the day. And then got into a few more Forex trades. I think that was it. Was it on the 20th? Yeah, so I just ended that day just wasn't happening for me. I'd had a terrible day. 19th continued in the 20th. So when you're taking losses like that, especially since I was on gold, which I don't usually trade, I was just practicing with it because it was a small account, and I was just seeing what I can do with this. So I'm mirroring my Forex accounts on MT4. But I'm just trading on the Etoro platform. It's quite nice. Your leverage is 20 or 30 times. So it's nice and controlled. You're never going to get too far out of control on the 1 minute. And they, these were big losses really for that size account. So it does control your risk by force, which is always a good thing to just stop for the day if you're having one of those days. And then basically, yesterday, I think it's yesterday and today, 2 days, so 3 days in total. We just had the losses just had a string of winning trades. You see the wins are very similar to the losses, so slightly more maybe. But then we had a few big wins. Pound was just phenomenal. This $9 one on its own was a spike today, unbelievable. I timed it within about 2 minutes, just purely like this was a news event that came out from Japan intervening in the Forex market. I was positioned the right side of it, luckily. But this trade was already looking favourable. The market is way out of balance from momentum, so it was highly likely we're going to get a reversal. And we can see that from the daily movement. So I've just developed another indicator. I had a trade panel, which I've stopped using for the time being, and I'm trying to condense it into a very small panel that will just show you your daily direction for that pair. or if there isn't a pair direction. So if we're in a range, so we're trading momentum on those trades, and then within that we can trade the pullbacks. So we are setting ourselves with massive favour. Basically, the trades can be in our favour from the start. So this is interesting. We got, you know, a huge amount of profit, mainly down to a big winner here, and several good trades today. Very volatile market. Sometimes you're going to be, you know, just taking you know, a couple of dollars each day. If you're lucky, you can, you know, just managing to get ahead. But days like today, real boost, especially when you're doing a small account like this. So what I'm thinking is just see what I can do with this account and see what I can get it up to, maybe double. So 3 days we've already made 15% profit. Bear in mind we came back from a drawdown as well, so we've really have done very well on this account. Now you are, you know, I'm maximising my leverage, so every single penny of this account is used. So the trades on the pound dollar, I can trade just a 33. I think it's 30 times leverage. I think the pound NZD is only 20 times leverage. So it depends what pair I've got, what I'm available to do. So that does affect what you can make. But basically, I'm using the full amount because it's a small account. You have to use what leverage you've got, and you've got small leverage anyway. You know, nothing's going to get too out of control, and it's actually really good fun. It's just getting your head around the small numbers again. So I've got that. Obviously, my MT4's my main account, which I'm trading. So I switch back to Etoro and just see what I can do on here. It's an interesting platform. I've used it before. I was on there quite heavily before. It was good, but I was having issues with exotic pairs and things, so I came off it. But I've always had my MT4 account as well. It's quite difficult getting your entries to and fro between the Etoro and MT4. But I'm just trading the 1 minute time frame, so you've got it, you know, it keeps you busy in a day, basically managing the two. But we're going to see what they can get this up to. I'm hoping to get it up to 200, and then we'll see. And if you can double your account, you know, with a small balance like this, you're not doing too badly, because if you can obviously scale that up, and people can deposit more. So I'm just really showing it that, you know, you don't need to be, you know, a multimillionaire. You do need time available to trade this. So you are going to need, you know, time available to invest in it and build it up. But basically, if you can do it on Etoro, you can do it on any forex broker. But I like I say, I've just got my system which I trade, and it's heavily based on oscillators. So we can see the entries we got with the oscillators here. So obviously, pound dollar today, I was very bearish. I've taken these 4 positions. I don't think I took this one on it. This one wasn't taken on Etoro. Don't think I took that one. Let's have a quick look. No, I just took the 3. Yeah, the 3 positions. This one. Yeah, because I was going between the pound yen. It's been so busy. Yeah, I don't think I took this one. This was just on my personal account. I traded it down to the low, so I went actually a bit lower. The blue line was my take profit for these 3 positions. First one came in, and I took 2 further ones. They spiked down. You can see that one within a few minutes of putting it on, spiked straight into profit. So I could have probably gone a bit lower, but I went to the point of resistance. Makes sense. Take your money, like I always do, out of the market, and that's a nice trade. And this one I took on my personal account. It's been crazy on that. I think we can have a look at the euro. I think it was yesterday. Euro dollar. I think it was yesterday. It's been quite. Let's just check. I did pound yen. I don't think I traded the euro dollar again on Etoro. Like I say, a few of these trades have missed out on. I'm sure I took one yesterday. There it is. Yeah. So that was taken down the bottom here. Again on the oscillators and on the momentum for the day. It's carried on selling off. So it's be interesting to look at that one, how that's gone. But we just took a short movement basically, and then we're going to have a look at gold. Now, I'm not a gold fan. A lot of people rage about gold. I find it quite... it's very volatile at the minute, but it's just a bit unpredictable for my liking. A bit like my internet by the looks of it as well. Yeah, so we've just been in trading range. You can see straight away highs, lows. You know, nice to be able to trade in amongst that action there. Probably should have got in some positions here by the looks of it. But I have to have a look. I'll be giving my daily indicator out as soon as it's finished getting tweaked in by the developer, and they'll get, obviously, if you bought the system off me, that's free for you. Just get in contact with me if you want that, and I'll send it on to you. But I'll show you on the channel anyway. And yeah, hope that's all makes sense to you. But it's been a fantastic week, all very good. I did actually take a Bitcoin trade as well. Bitcoin was, again, I don't trade Bitcoin much. This wasn't traded on Etoro either, but this was on my MT4 platform. I don't know what the hell's going on with the internet. There it was back here, I think. So this is usual issues. I have basically two permanent internet connections, so I'm going to have to switch by the looks of it again back to my backup. But you just gotta have it. So it's not showing my arrow. My arrow was there. It's showing it there. It disappears on. It's too low. Don't know. Anyway, the entry was there. I took that spike up to the top there, so it was all good. Like I say, my system's all based on oscillators, effectively, and momentum. So I get the momentum for the day, and then I take the trades based on the oscillators around that. Keep it as simple as I can, and just trade the short movement up to resistance and take my profit there. Anyway, I hope that was of interest to you. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.